Welcome to today's session. Today we'll see short tricks on quadratic equations. So equations will be given and we have to find out the values of x and y, that is roots of x and y, and we have to compare them, and then we have to find out whether x is greater than y, less than y, greater than and equal to y, or less than or equal to y, or x is equal to y. Okay, so we have to find out the relation between x and y values. Okay, so before we start, let me discuss some bit introduction. So between x and y there are 5 comparisons. Okay, what all are those? X greater than y, x less than y, x greater than or equal to y, x less than or equal to y, and x is equal to y, or relation cannot be established. Relation cannot be established. Okay, so these are the 5 comparison between x and y values. So we have to find out the roots of x and roots of y, and then we have to compare. There is one important table, okay, and this table itself is the short trick for comparison. Okay, short trick for comparison. So what is that table? First table tells us the signs which are there in the equation, and the second table gives us the signs of roots. Now for example, if it is minus plus in equation, then the roots will have plus plus value. If in equation it is plus plus, then roots will have minus minus values. If in equation we have plus minus, then in roots will have minus plus. And lastly, if it is minus minus, the roots are plus and minus. This is very important table, and if you know this table, you can solve any quadratic equations within few seconds. So how is that? We'll see one by one when we solve the problems. So let us begin with our first problem. Now first equation is x is equal to root 18, and second equation is y plus 9 the whole square is equal to 0. So first equation, that is x is equal to root 18. When x is equal to root 18 is given directly, then x will have only one value, that is plus 9. Okay, it is not plus or minus 9, because if it was x square is equal to 18, sorry, it is 81. Okay, this is 81, it should be. It is 81. Okay. So if it is x square is equal to 81, then x will have two values, because 2 indicates that x will have two values, that is plus minus square root of 81, which is equal to plus 9 or minus 9. Okay, but if x is value is directly given as root 81, then x will have only one value, that is positive. Therefore x is equal to plus 9. Now second equation, y plus 9 the whole square, which is equal to 0. So this can be written as y plus 9 into y plus 9, because y plus 9 into y plus 9 itself is y plus 9 the whole square, isn't it? So 1 y plus 9 goes to the RHS side, it becomes 0. So it is y plus 9 is equal to 0. Therefore, y is equal to plus 9 goes this side, it becomes minus 9. Okay. So, x we got it as plus 9 and y is minus 9. Therefore, plus 9 is greater than minus 9. Therefore, x is greater than y. Relation between x and y is x is greater than y. Next, y square is equal to 49 and x minus y the whole square is equal to 0. Now, first equation is y square is equal to 49. Now, we can write as y is equal to plus or minus, because square indicates two roots, okay, square root of 49. Therefore, y is equal to plus 7 or minus 7. Next, second one, x minus y the whole square is equal to 0. This again we can write it as x minus y into x minus y is equal to 0. Therefore, 1 x minus y goes to the RHS side, it becomes 0 divided by x minus y, so it becomes 0. So, therefore, x minus y is equal to 0 will remain. Therefore, y goes this side, it becomes x is equal to y. Now, we know that x is equal to y and y value we know it is plus 7 and minus 7, isn't it? Therefore, x value is also plus 7 and minus 7. Now, compare x and y, okay. Now, when we compare this plus 7 with plus 7, it is equal. When we compare plus 7 of x and minus 7 of plus 7 of y and minus 7 of x, then this is greater. Next, when we compare minus 7 of y and plus 7 of x, then this is greater. And when we compare minus 7 of y with minus 7, it is equal. But once it is greater, once it is lesser. When we get two different signs, that is opposite signs, that is greater, lesser together in same problem, then we say that relation cannot be established. Okay. Therefore, answer is relation cannot be established, because once it is greater, once it is lesser. Twice it is equal to, okay, but once it is greater here, once it is lesser here. So, when two opposite signs come in the same equations, then we say that relation cannot be established. Next, third one. Now we get exact quadratic equation, that is x square minus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So, how to solve? Now, see this table. In this we have, in equation if we have minus and plus, then roots will be what? Plus plus. Therefore, we have minus and plus in equation, isn't it? Minus and plus is there in equation. Therefore, roots will be what? Roots will be plus plus. Okay. So, write plus plus. Now, whatever is the second symbol, whatever is the second sign, that operation we have to do to get the roots. Okay, that operation we have to do to get the roots. Therefore, we have to, so since there is plus symbol in the second this thing of the equation, then if we add, so we have to get two roots such that if we add we should get 7, okay, if we add we should get 7, and if we multiply we should get 12. Okay. Now, what are such roots that if we multiply you get 12 and if you add you get 7? It is 4 3s are. So, 4 3s is 12 and 4 plus 3 is 7. So, therefore, write greater number first and lesser number second. Therefore, what are our roots? It is plus 4 and plus 3. Don't worry about this negative sign. Okay. We already know that in the table, if it is minus plus in the equation, roots will always be plus plus. So, how this came? you can analyze, you can completely solve this equation, and you can, if you can, you will get to know that it will be plus 4 and plus 3 itself. Okay, but let us not solve the complete equation. Okay, this is a short trick. Short trick, we are learning short tricks in this video, isn't it? So directly short tricks only I will tell. Okay, so roots are plus 4 and plus 3. Okay, now let me see the second equation. So second equation is y square plus 9y plus 20 is equal to 0. Now in equation we have plus plus. So if in equation there is plus plus, what will be the roots symbol? It will be minus minus. Okay, if in equation we have plus plus, okay, then roots will be minus minus. So write minus minus. Okay, next second symbol is what? Plus. So if we add, we have to get 9, and if we multiply we have to get 20. If we add we have to get this 9, and if we multiply we have to get 20. Okay, such two numbers we have to search. So we can get 5 4s is 20, and 5 plus 4 is 9. Therefore write first bigger number, then smaller number. So 5, minus 5 and minus 4 are the roots of this second equation. Okay, now comparing both. Okay, these are x values here and these are y values here. Okay, x values are plus 4 and plus 3, and y values are minus 5 and minus 4. Now compare. Plus 4 is compared with minus 5. Now no need of comparing only, because x has both positive values and y has both negative values. So always compare anyhow, x values only are greater than y, isn't it? Because these are both positive and these are both negative. So y value will never be greater than x. Therefore directly we can say that x is greater than y. Okay. So next, fourth one. So first equation is x square minus 20x plus 96 is equal to 0. So we have minus and plus in the equation. So roots will be what? Plus and plus. Okay. So plus and plus. Now second symbol is what? Plus. So we have to get two roots such that if you add you have to get 20, and if you multiply you have to get 96. Okay, if you add you have to get middle term, and if you multiply you should get third term. Okay, so what are those two numbers you can say? 96. So 12 8s are, yes, 12 8s are is 96, but 3 32s is also 96. But if you add, do you get 20? No. But if you add 12 and 8, you will get 20, isn't it? So therefore our roots will be 12 and 8. So write bigger number first and smaller number second. So plus 12 and plus 8 are the values of x here. Okay. Next, y square. Next second equation, y square plus 32y plus 231 is equal to 0. Okay. Next, how to find out two roots? Now first see here plus plus. Okay, in equation both symbols are plus plus. So when in equation if both symbols are plus plus, what will be the roots? Roots will be what? See here, in equation if both are plus plus, roots will be minus minus. Okay, so our roots will have minus minus symbol. Okay, so write minus minus. Now second symbol is plus. So you have to find two roots such that if you add you should get 32, and if you multiply you should get 231. Okay, so how we will find out? 231 is not an easy number. So first we will see the factors of 231. Okay, so how to find out? By dividing. So always start division with a smaller number. Will it divide by 2? No, because 1 is there in the unit digit, so 2 will not divide. 3? Yes, 3 will divide. 3 sevens are 21, 2 will remain, again 3 sevens are. Now next number which will divide, direct 7 will divide. So 7 11s are. So 3, 7 and 11 are factors of 231. 3, 7, 11. Now you should take combination of these three numbers such that if you add you should get 32, and if you and multiplication at least you will get only 231, because these are the factors of 231 itself. Okay, so combination of this, how you will take? Now see here, 7 3s is 21 and 11. So 21 plus 11 will give you 32. Yes, so you can take 21 and 11 as roots. Okay, and we know symbols, at least don't worry only, because from table we got the symbols. Only thing we have to concentrate on, whether we have to add or subtract, whatever will be the second symbol, no, that only we have to do. Okay, so second symbol is addition. So you have to take two numbers such that if you add you should get this middle number, and if you multiply you should get 231. Now two numbers are 21 and 11. So write bigger number here and smaller number here. So these are the values of y. Okay, now compare. Now again no need of comparing. See, directly you can say x has both positive values and y has both negative. So anyways if you compare, x will always be greater than y, because negative numbers will never exceed these positive numbers, isn't it? Therefore directly I can say x is greater than y. Okay, next, fifth one, x square plus 32x plus 252 is equal to 0. Okay, now equation both are plus plus. In equation we have both as plus plus. So what will be our roots? Both will be minus minus. Okay, so write minus here, minus here. Now first we have to see two numbers where if you okay, second symbol is sign plus. So if you add you should get 32, and if you multiply those two numbers you should get 252. So how you will find two numbers which will when you multiply you get 252? So what you can do, you can factorize. Okay, find the factors. So always start with small number. 2 1s are, 2 2s are, 2 6s are, 2 6s are, 2 3s are, 3 2s are, 1s are, 3 7s are. Further you cannot do. Okay, so 7 3 3 2 1 are the factors of 252. Now see the combination of these, take the combination of these such that if you add you should get 32, multiply at least you will get 252. Okay, now in how we can add? Now see here, 7 3s is 21, 3 2s are 6, 2s are 12. Okay, 21 plus 12, will you get 32? No. So this combination will not work. Next, 7 combining with 3 is not working. 7 combining with 2 will see. Okay, 7 and 2, 7 2s is 14, and 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18. So 14 plus 18 is 32. Yes, 14 plus 18 is 32. Okay, so these are our roots. So write bigger number here and smaller number here. Okay, these are our roots of x. Next, y square. Next equation, y square plus 57 plus 770. So again we have plus here, plus here. So that means our roots will have minus minus. Okay, so minus minus right here. Next, two numbers. Now addition is here. So that means if you add you should get 57, and if you multiply you should get 770. Okay, so what are those two numbers? How you will find out? Find the factors of 770. Now start with smaller number. 2 3s are 6, 1 will remain, 2 8s are 16, 1 will remain, 2 5s are. Next 5 7s are 35, 3 will remain, again 7s are. So 7 11s are. Okay, so further we cannot get. So 11, 7, 35 and 2 are the factors of 770. So Now you have to see combination of these such that you should get addition 57. Now 11 sevens is 77, but 77 if you add with anything it will be more only. So 11 combining with 7 will not give. Now 11 combined with 2 will see. 11 twos is 22, 5 sevens is 35. So 22 plus 35 will give us 57. Yes, so 35 and 22 are our roots. So write 35 here and 22 here. Okay, so these are our y roots. Now compare them. Now 18 first compare with 35. In a negative, always smaller number is greater than bigger number. 18 and 35, number 35 is bigger, but since both have negative signs, minus 18 is greater than minus 35. Okay, so this is greater. Next 18 compare with 22, again this is greater. Next 14 compare with 35, this is greater. Again 14 compare with 22 also, this is only greater. Therefore we can say that x is always greater than y. Okay. Next, x square plus 54x plus 693 is equal to 0. Okay. So first see these two signs. So in equation we have plus first, so roots will be minus minus. Okay, so therefore our roots will be minus minus. Next, here we have plus symbol, that means if you add you have to get 54. Okay, we have to perform only addition operation, and if you multiply you should get 693. Okay, so how we'll get, first we'll find out roots of 693. Okay, factors. So start, this will not divide with 2, it will divide with 3. So start with 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are. Again 3 7s are 21, again 3 7s are. Further it will divide by 7 only, 7 11s are. So 3 3 7 11 are factors of 693. Now take combination of these such that we should get, when you add you should get 54. Now 11 sevens are we cannot take because 77 here only it is greater than 54. Next 11 combined with 3. 11 threes is 33 and 7 threes is 21. 33 plus 21 is 54. Yes. So these are our roots. Write bigger number here, 33 and 21 here. So minus 33 and minus 21 are our roots of x. Next for y. Y square minus 46 plus 520. Now you have minus here, plus here. When in equation we have minus plus, roots will be always plus plus. Okay, this you have to by heart, that table. Next, so plus and plus will be our roots. Now second symbol is plus, that means if you add you should get, always perform whatever is the symbol here, no, that operation only you should perform. No need of searching any numbers which on minus, taking minus symbol and all. Okay, whatever operation is there, that only you have to perform. So if you add you should get 46 and if you multiply you should get 520. Okay, so for 520 factors will find out. Start with 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 6s are and 0, 2 1s are, 2 3s are and 0, 2 6s are 12, 2 5s are, then 5 1s are, 13s are. Okay, so 5 13. So 13 5 2 2 2 are the factors of 520. Now search a combination of these. Now 13 5s is 65, so you cannot combine with 5 because 13 and 5 because it's already greater than 46. So 13 will try with 2. 13 2s is 26. Next 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. Yes, 26 plus 20 will give us 46. So roots are 26 and 20. Therefore write 26 here and 20 here. Okay. Now compare x and y. Now when we see x values are both negative and y values are both positive, so therefore always y will be greater than x, or we can say that x is always less than y. Therefore x is less than y. Okay. Next, till now we solve problems in which there was no coefficient for x and y. Okay. Now we will see problems in which we have coefficients. Okay. Now 3x square minus 22x plus 35. So what you have to do, a short trick for this. Usually what we do, 35 into 3 will do, 35 3s are, and then whatever product we get, for that product we find roots, isn't it? That when you add or subtract you should get 22 and multiply you should get that product. But that is old method. So new method and shortcut method, what you have to do is find roots of 3 and find roots of 35. Okay. Here only you split and find. 3 roots are 1 and 3 and 35 factors are 5 and 7. Okay, 5 7s are 35 and 3 1s are 3. Now take a combination of this and this together to get roots. Okay. Now we know it is minus and plus. So in equation if it is minus and plus, roots will have plus symbols. So plus write them here. Next, factors how to find. Now see here 1 3 and 5 and 7. Okay. Take combination of these such that if you add, and second symbol is plus, so you have to add. When you add you should get 22, and when you multiply you should, no need of multiplying because already you have the factors here. Okay. Next, so what are the combinations what you will get? Factors in the sense, here what we did here when we multiplied and all, when we saw these factors we got, no, those factors directly we are getting here. Okay. Now directly what we have to do, take a combination of these and just check by adding what two numbers you will get 22. Okay. Now 3 1s is 3, 35 plus 3 will be more than 22. So next we can see 1 into 5 and 3 into 7. 1 into 5 is 5, 3 into 7 is 21. So 21 plus 5 is 22. No. So this also is not working. Next 1 into 7 we will see. So it is 1 into 7 is 7 and 3 into 5 is 15. And 15 and 25 7 when you add you are getting 22. Yes. So these are our roots, 7 and 15. Okay. So write 15 first, 7. But these are not final roots because here we are having coefficient of x, that is 3. So what you have to do, divide it here. Divide here by 3 and here by 3. So these are our final roots. Okay. Next, solve this. Now okay, don't divide and keep in decimal. For time being let it be like this. Then we will see. We will find out the second ones. So these are for x. Next, 8y square. 8 can be, 8 factors are, we can say 4 2s are 8, isn't it? And for 21 it is 3 7s are. Now it is minus plus, so roots will have plus. Now if you, and second symbol is addition, so if you add you should get 26. Okay. So we should combine these numbers such that combination of that we should, when we add we should get 26. Next, 4 3s is, no, 4 into 3 I can take and 2 into 7. 4 3s is 12, 2 7s is 14, and when you add you are getting 26. Yes. Therefore 12 and 14 are our roots. So first write 14 here and 12 here. Now this is not final because 8 is their coefficient. So divide here by 8 and divide here by 8. Okay. Next, to compare we can do it in two ways. Okay. First we can convert everything in decimal and then we can compare. Okay. First we can either convert everything. So first method we will see and here we will see second method. Okay. Convert everything in decimal and then we can compare. Okay, so this plus 15 by 3, 7 by 3, these are x values, then plus 14 by 8 and plus 12 by 8. So in decimal, when we divide, what it is, 3 5s are 15, so it is plus 5. 7 divided by 3 will give us plus 2.33. 8 divided by 14 will give us plus 1.75, and 12 by 8 will give us plus 1.5. Now you can compare. When you compare this is greater. When you compare with this, again this is greater. When you compare with this, again this is greater. When you compare with this, again this is greater. Therefore, x is greater than y. Okay. Second method. Okay, one more way you can compare, where no need of converting it into decimal. So how you can do that? So these are x values and these are y values. Okay, so I can write this as 4 by 7 by 4, 2 7s are 2 4s are, and this also I can write 2 6s are 2, or 4 3s are 4 2s are. So I can write it as 3 by 2. Okay. Next, see here, cross multiply. Multiply 4 with these numerators and multiply 3 with these numerators. So 4 15s is 60 and 4 7s is 28. Next, 3 7s is 21 and 3 3s is 9. So these are our x values, these are y. Now compare. 61 compared with 21, it is greater. This compared with 9 is greater. This compared with this is greater, and this compared with this, again this is greater. Therefore, x is greater than y. Okay, you can do either this method or this method. So next, first equation, 49x square minus 140x plus 75. So what we'll do, we'll find factors here only. Okay, 49 can be written as 7 into 7, 75 can be written as 15 into 5. So these are itself the factors. Now it is minus plus, so roots will have plus plus, and second symbol is plus, so we can directly add. So when you add, you have to get 140. Okay, in such way we have to arrange these numbers. So 7 into 5. Okay, 7 into 5 will take first, and 7 into 15. 7 5 is 35 and 16 is 105. Okay, so 35 plus 105 will give us 140. Yes, so these are our roots. So write bigger number here and smaller number here. Okay, but this is not final. You have to divide 49 here, because we have 49 in the coefficient. So divide 49 here. Okay, this we can again simplify it, isn't it? Again in simplest form we can write them, that is 7 7s are 7 15s are, again 7 7s are 7 5s are. So this can be written as plus 15 by 7 and plus 5 by 7. Okay. Next, so I will convert this in decimal here now only. Okay, 15 by 7 I can write it as plus 2.1, and this I can write it as 0.7, plus 0.7. Next, roots of this is 4 into 5 and roots of this is 7 into 8. So it is minus plus, so roots will be plus plus, and second symbol is addition. So if you add, you have to get 67. Okay, in such way we have to arrange these numbers. So 4 into 8 is 32 and 5 into 7 is 35, and when we add we are getting 67. Yes, therefore 32 and 35 are our roots. So write 35 here, 32 here. Now divide by 20. 20 is the coefficient. So now this 5 4s are 5 7s are 5 no, 4 5s are 4 8s are. So it is 7 by 4 and 8 by 5 in decimal. This is 7 by 4 and this is 8 by 5. So in decimal it is how much? It is plus 1.7 and here it is plus 1.6. Okay. Now compare x with this is greater, x with this is greater, here y is greater and here again y is greater. Okay, since once there is greater, once lesser sign, so we can say that relation cannot be established. Okay, relation cannot be established between x and y.